Welcome everybody. I hope you enjoyed that ensemble, just beautiful this morning. But first, by the authority given in the statutes of the Open University, I declare this congregation open for the conferment of degrees and the presentation of our graduates. Distinguished guests, graduates, and friends of the university, it's my privilege and pleasure to welcome you all to the 23rd of the Open University's degree ceremonies being held in 2014. It's my great pleasure to welcome our honorary graduate, Mr. G Haldane. We are delighted to be able to honour him today. Each year, the Open University awards over 14,000 degrees, and throughout 2014, more than 7,000 of the graduates are being presented for their qualifications at degree ceremonies, just like this one here today. These are being held in 13 different towns and cities throughout the UK, as well as in Dublin, in Versailles, and in other places as far apart as Moscow, Bucharest, and Addis Ababa. This illustrates the extraordinary scale, scope and reach of the Open University, underlining the fact that today you are joining a worldwide community of graduates, something you can be very proud of. It goes without saying, though, that even though today is a very important occasion in the life of you, our graduates, your families and loved ones, as well as the university staff, who I hope you will feel have nurtured and supported you, that even though it is a serious occasion, there's no need for us to be solemn. In fact, we want to have thunderous applause when people walk across the stage today, or in other ways you might want to celebrate as well. So I'm going to be very disappointed, and I'm sure my colleagues on the stage will be today too, if we don't see lots of enthusiasm. So with that in mind, I'd like to start a practice, actually. So could our graduates please stand? And I'd like everybody else who's helped and supported these people today, and it's their wonderful celebratory day, to give them the biggest round of applause that you can possibly make. Down now. That was pretty good. Now, if that's what the applause is going to be like, I think we're going to be here well into the afternoon. So today's ceremony is going to begin with the presentation of those graduates who have gained a higher degree and who've been able to attend here today. And they'll be presented by Dr. Christina Lloyd, who's our Director of Teaching and Learner Support. We'll then see awarding of the honorary degree of Doctor of the University to Mr. G Haldane by Professor Kevin Hetherington. He's our Dean and Director of Studies and the Faculty of Social Sciences. And he will present Mr. Haldane, who will then sign the honorary graduates book, which sits over here, and then after that will give us a reply speech. Then we'll continue to our presentation of all the lovely graduates who are sitting here in front of us who've gained their first degrees, and then to conclude the ceremony, I'll give a personal address to the graduates. So without further ado, I will now call upon Dr. Lloyd to present our higher degree graduates.
Pro Vice-Chancellor, I shall now present graduates who have gained higher degrees and have been able to attend here today. For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, I present to you, for a thesis entitled, What is Good Sex? Young People, Sexual Pleasure and Sexual Health Services, Esther McGeely. And for a thesis entitled, calcium carbonate precipitation in marine bacteria, evaluating the influence of key parameters under past and present environmental conditions, Tatiana Policek. And for the degree of doctorate in education, for a thesis entitled An Investigation into the Factors that Attract Young Students to the Open University and Support Their Studies to Module Completion, Sue Dutton. I present to you for the degree of Master of Arts in Childhood and Youth, Katie Briggs. Kerry Clifford. For the degree of Master of Arts in Education, I present Peter Birch. Dee Webb. Jonathan Webb. For the degree of Master of Arts in English, with distinction, I present Robert Hurst. For the degree of Master of Arts in English, I present Trudy Carter. Andrea Jensen. Veronica Nolan. Phyllis Ramage. For the degree of Master of Arts in History, I present Claire Goodwin. For the degree of Master of Arts in Online and Distance Education, I present Maria Leonidu. John Sumter. For the degree of Master of Arts in Religious Studies, with distinction, I present Claire Wanless. For the degree of Master of Arts in Religious Studies, I present Catherine Malone. For the degree of Master of Arts in Social Sciences, I present Adam Cloak. For the degree of Master of Business Administration, with distinction, I present Jonathan Bubb. Jacqueline Edwards. For the degree of Master of Business Administration, I present Diana Alexandrova. Craig Baines. Reka Balint Silberg-Schneider. Matthew Burton. Paolo Catena. Leon Chan. Georgiana Cornea. Anthony Deere. Alex Durrell. Merdad Eşkipol. Jerry Gatford. Stephen Gridley. Stephen Hall. Martin Holloway. Carol Howard Williams. Chris Jones. Lisa Ann Lott. Ross McComish. Andrew Meredith. Francisca Okwobi. John Reed. Torsten Schwibs. Alessia Sisti. Jeanette Spiker. Thierry Taipier. Karen van der Merwe. Victoria White. For the degree of Master of Business Administration, Technology and Management, I present Clive Higgins. Daniel Jackson. For the degree of Master of Education, I present Mohina Akbar. Abigail Dickinson. Sharon Dickinson. Nikki Jones. Yvonne Kelly. Sharon Rottenbach. For the degree of Master of Science in Advancing Healthcare Practice, I present Jacqueline Tardivell. For the degree of Master of Science in Computing for Commerce and Industry, I present Ian Lawrence. For the degree of Master of Science in Engineering, I present Nina Schonenweiss. For the degree of Master of Science in Forensic Psychology and Criminology, I present Laura Bennett. Celine Blas. Georgina Green. Louise Griffiths. For the degree of Master of Science in Management and Business Research Methods, I present Claire Clifford. For the degree of Master of Science in Management of Software Projects, I present Peter Brightwell. Shanful Young. For the degree of Master of Science in Mathematics, I present Santanu Ganguly. For the degree of Master of Science in Psychology, I present Maki Emmanuel. John Gray. For the degree of Master of Science in Science, I present Natalie Fellon. For the degree of Master of Science in Social Research Methods with distinction, I present Caitlin Donaldson. And for the degree of Master of Science in Social Research Methods, I present Joël Fujo-Manesi. Zoe Hopkins. And Alex Mallin.
Pro Vice-Chancellor, colleagues, graduates, guests. Educated at Sheffield and Warwick universities, Andrew Haldane has spent his long and successful career entirely at the Bank of England, where he is chief economist. At various times, he has worked on monetary policy, international finance, market infrastructure, and systemic risk analysis. His work began to reach a wider audience after the 2008 financial crisis, when his insights provided governments with a route map through that unprecedented catastrophe. When leaders sought to rebuild the system exactly as it was before, Andrew argued that this was a moment for fundamental reform. When the Occupy movement pitched their tents in the Square Mile to protest at rising inequality, Andrew told us they were right. When public attention had been focused on the wrongdoing of individual bankers, Andrew had calmly drawn our attention back to the shortcomings in the system as a whole. And when central banks across the world sought refuge from the chaos and increasing regulation, Andrew instead gave us the dog and the frisbee. Catching a frisbee is difficult. There are any number of factors at play, such as gravity, wind speed, and disk rotation. Yet even a dog can catch a frisbee. The dog keeps it simple, running at the right speed to keep its eyes on the prize. Humans do the same, yet make the frisbee into a crisis, then we fail to keep it simple. We make ever more complex rules, then we wonder why we don't catch the frisbee. The truth is, the more complex the environment, the greater the uncertainty we face, the more we need straightforward rules to follow. This idea has been profoundly influential in reshaping the international financial system. The effectiveness of this metaphor demonstrates another of Andrew's great strengths. He is a marvelous communicator. His ability to reach out beyond financial experts and political leaders has gained him tremendous respect and significant attention around the world. Indeed, earlier this year, Time magazine named him as one of their 100 most influential people in the world. Andrew is deeply concerned with the social, ethical, and moral aspects of banking. He has criticised the toxic effects of banking pollution and called for a return to socially useful banking. Instead of ever more niche products being offered to ever few investors, Andrew reminds us of the importance of the fundamentals of banking, such as local banks effectively serving their communities. Outside the day job, Andrew has set up a charity, Pro Bono Economics, which connects economists and charities so that charities can measure and improve their effectiveness and impact. Andrew's own effectiveness and impact has been huge. His papers are insightful and important. His approach is methodical and modest. Through sharp and elegant analysis, his work has changed some of the fundamentals of the banking system and has had a tremendous impact on public policy. As a result of his questions, nations are reconsidering the role of the financial sector within society and reshaping it in ways that should bring lasting benefit to consumers and citizens. He represents radical thinking right at the heart of the establishment. Pro Vice-Chancellor, by authority of the Senate, I present to you for the degree of Doctor of the University, Andrew Haldane.
Pro Chancellor, Dean, fellow graduates and their families and friends. I had planned today to discuss the question, what makes good sex? But it turns out that subject's already been taken. Let me begin just by saying how grateful I am to the Dean for those kind and indeed wise words, Kevin. And secondly, just how honoured and humbled I am to be receiving this award. I can't tell you how thrilled I am to be joining the Open University family. The university is, without doubt, one of the truly great British institutions. And I say that because the whole of my career has been spent in another British institution, the Bank of England, or the Bank of England and Scotland, as we'll call it after yesterday's result. Pro Vice-Chancellor, I think it's difficult to think of any institution that has done more than the Open University to promote not only higher education, but also social mobility in this country. Today, numbers in higher education are 18 times higher than they were when the Open University first opened its doors back in 1971. And more important, even more important than that growth has been greatest among women, among ethnic minorities, among children from state schools, and among international students. That pool of people entering higher education is not just deeper, but it's also much, much wider socioeconomically and culturally. And the Open University has been at the very forefront of that transformation. So today's my chance, and it's also the audience's chance, I think, to applaud that huge contribution the university has made to social mobility and diversity. But listen, you don't get off that easy because the university's work and our work is not done. Inequalities of income, inequalities of opportunity, inequalities of attainment remain a huge issue for this country and indeed internationally. Let me give you a few facts. I'm an economist, so I just can't help myself with facts. Since the university opened its doors in the early 70s, we are all around 3 times richer, okay? But fully half of that rise in income has accrued to the top 5% of income earners. In the US, fully half has accrued to the top 1% of income earners. Even today, in 2014, a privately educated child is 2.5 to 3 times more likely to go to the best universities than a state-educated child. Even today, it's estimated that perhaps as many as 17 million people in England alone have levels of numeracy that are equivalent to no more than that of a primary school child. These are shocking facts. These are shocking facts. And for all the fact that we are far wealthier, that levels of higher educational attainment are far higher than a generation ago, that should not disguise the ongoing poverty of attainment, of opportunity, of skills among the many, the too many in this country. And that brings me back to institutions. Now, Britain is blessed with institutions, from its great universities like this one, to the NHS, to the BBC, to the legal system, to Parliament, north and south of the border, to the Bank of England. These institutions really, really matter. You look through the sweep of history, You look across country and across time, and what is it that makes it that some nations succeed and others fail? More often than not, you will find that the answer is found in strong institutions. And the reason for me is twofold. First, institutions provide the glue, the social glue that helps societies stick together. And secondly, it's institutions, and only institutions, that sometimes have the horizons long enough to invest in the future, to invest in education, in skills, in innovation, in infrastructures, in relationships. And those attributes, social glue and long horizons, which at present are in acutely short supply. In everything from politics to policy, from financial markets to the media, we see short-termism is rampant. We see that social capital is being eaten up. A weakening of social glue was the reason, the deep reason, why we had a Scottish referendum in the first place. It's also why, at the very heart of that debate during the referendum, were issues around the future of the UK's institutions. The NHS, the educational system, the Bank of England. This was recognition that these institutions are the difference. They are the difference between nations succeeding and nations failing, between holding together and between falling apart. So, Pro-Vice-Chancellor, these are the reasons why institutions like yours, like ours, and like mine have never been more important than today. Finally, I wanted the last word to go to an institution that I think is, for most of us in this room, the most important one of them all, which is our own families. And by that I mean the families of all the other graduates here today in the audience. I also mean, of course, my own family, some of whom are here today. Emma and Kia and Finn and Autumn. We don't have a dog or a frisbee. You, all of you, have been that social glue. You've been the rock upon which all of the successes we are celebrating today have been built. On behalf of all the graduates here, I would like to express to you a huge thank you. Pro-Vice-Chancellor, the Open Universities is a truly great British institution. Its contribution to social mobility and to diversity has been immense, and looking forward, it will need to be greater still. All of us here today, as graduates, as ambassadors of the university, will be hoping to help you along the way. Thank you for giving us that opportunity. And thank you for welcoming me into your family. Thank you.
Phew. We got there. I was just saying to the girl who came across at the very end, she had to wait right to the very end, so she should stay an extra moment, just so that she could enjoy that as well. So, I hope you're all feeling pretty pleased with yourself. It always makes me so proud to shake your hands and see you come across the stage. A few unexpected hugs. That's okay, that's okay. I need to be a bit more ready for it, I think, and get into it. My hand's a little sore and I do have an afternoon ceremony as well, so thank you for that. There was one man, he said it's my business grip. Thanks very much. And also, you know, there's some very nervous hands in there as well, so lots of sweaty palms too. But nobody fell over, no one embarrassed themselves, we all got across the stage, so well done to you. So good morning to you all. Thank you so much for coming along today. All the graduates, the staff, our guests, just everyone who's made the effort to come in today and celebrate this day with you. It's a wonderful day for all of you particularly, but all those that are around you as well. And to be able to share it with so many people is an absolutely fantastic honour and privilege. The Open University has led the way that we look at higher education and its flexible approach as being and still being adopted by so many others, to give more and more people the opportunity to study in a way that suits their individual circumstances. This is your Open University and how it impacts globally, in fact. The OU has grown over the years and even more people are now combining study with work and many are returning to education and later in life, as we saw today. It is never too late. I would like to congratulate all of this year's graduates who are following in the footsteps of the many thousands of previous successful students. We are, as you know, open to people, places, methods and ideas. And these attributes are a hallmark of your journey with us. I just wanted to give you a few statistics because I'm not quite sure how much you really know about your own university. But did you know the average age of an undergraduate student is now 29? And 30% of our students are now under 25. And that's a big shift for us, because 5 to 10 years ago that would have been in its mid-30s. Over 73% of you are working full or part-time during your studies. Put your hand up if you're working. I think here it looks like it's about 90% of you. 12% of you come from ethnic minorities, around 10% of you declare a disability, and 78% of you have had no previous qualification. And so here you see yourselves today walking across this stage, achieving great heights. And we've had more than 80 of the FTSE 100 companies have sponsored staff on their courses with us. How many of you today are being sponsored by your employers? Yeah, there's a handful of you. Fantastic. We need to convince more employers. And when we support you, annually we make more than 600,000 telephone calls. We write over 300,000 emails. We mark more than 1 million assignments. There are 739,000 examinations last year alone, and over 130,000 end-of-course assessments. It just gives you an idea of the scale of this organisation and what we do. And I'll probably keep saying it through this speech, but you should be so, so very proud. But I'm most delighted to be here today because I'm marking this special occasion with you lot sitting in front of me. And that's a celebration, isn't it? I had so many lovely smiles that came across the stage, of people who are going to celebrate today, and I hope you do. You don't get to do that very often, so really put a lot of joy and energy into it. It's a special day for me because I get to congratulate each of you personally. I love to hear the applause from your well-wishers. I like all the hoops and the whistles and the carry-on and the people who jump up and down. I do enjoy that very much. I love your grins. In fact, I try to make you smile as you come across the stage. I give as big a grin as I can, put my hand out and hope you smile, and if you don't show me teeth, I say you can smile harder than that. I think some of you heard me say that. I do like it, though, that there are the shyer ones amongst you too, and that you're brave enough, you got up here, you got across the stage, and nothing happened to you, did it? None of you fell over, or tripped, or hurt yourself, or lost your heels. The ceremony also gives us all an opportunity, though, to acknowledge your success. It gives you the chance, actually, to reflect on what it means for you. It is also an opportunity for us all to be very mindful, because this ceremony passes all too quickly, given all the years of persistence and the sheer willpower to keep going. as your lives are busy ones. You have personal lives, you have work lives. Look at all those hands that went up before. Your study lives, all of this engulfs you. That you kept going is an absolute miracle and good for you. I just wonder though, can you remember where that last submission was and how that felt? Was it just a few minutes before midnight, or was it 5 to, No, of course it was hours before midnight, wasn't it? So graduates, I want you to sit back and consider your success, what it means to you and those people around you. For those who have helped you in this journey, and there are many of you here today, you need to be reminded of the roles that you have each played and the impact this achievement will make on those closest around you for future offerings and more broadly for the global world that we live in. It's not just your achievement, I just want to make that clear right now, it's ours too, the universities. We're very proud of ourselves that we've been able to help you achieve what you've aspired to do. The advisor in registrations who handled your first, perhaps hesitant telephone inquiry where you didn't know quite what you wanted to do. The academics and the staff members who have designed and written the courses that you have participated in. And the student services staff who supported you when it felt like you couldn't go on. And of course, I would like to welcome and congratulate our associate lecturers as well. These men and women, and there are some here with us today, have guided you through your OU learning experience from that very moment that you first probably opened either the pack you might have received or the website. That contact with your associate lecturer has been critical for helping you through your course. And of course, there's a lovely special thank you for all the staff who've prepared this day. These ceremonies are so special and they're incredibly professional one. And the organisation here hopes that it gives you and makes you feel like it's very much a special occasion. So really every one of us here at the Open University has had a little stake in what you've accomplished, and believe me, every one of us is bursting with pride today when we see you celebrating. So there's one thing I like to do, and the staff never really know if it's coming or not, but I will ask them to stand. But could our staff on the stage please stand? And I'd like you to join me in thanking them for helping you through in your journey. Thank you for that. I think they're all pretty special. Of course, they're not the only ones that have helped you reach your goal. And I know it's not easy being an OU student. I know that many of you have completed your studies while holding down full-time, demanding, challenging jobs. And you've also overcome tremendous obstacles along the way. But I also know that there's only one thing harder than being an OU student, and that's living with one. So we're also going to pay tribute to your family and your friends. We're going to thank them for supporting you when you were getting going, for standing by you when things were getting tough, and for celebrating with you now in your moment of success. So graduates, could you please stand, look towards your family members, and I'd like you to give them a round of applause, please. You are now the proud possessors of an Open University qualification, and I'm sure that your long journey to today's celebration will have been demanding. You'll have had to plan carefully and manage your time. You will have needed considerable self-discipline, persistence, and commitment to achieve your award. These personal qualities will always be with you, and maybe you've developed a few more. Perhaps you've learned about yourself in ways that those around you may not outwardly recognise, but you will know what these things are. You have developed skills that will enable you to contribute in multiple ways to the world we live in. Your creative and critical thinking skills, your ability to craft arguments, analyse ideas and knowledge in a range of discipline areas, bringing relevance to your work, your personal and your social lives. Your self-motivation, your newfound communication skills, your ability to reflect, and new professional behaviours relevant to so many contexts. When we asked you what 3 words you used to describe your experience, these are the summer things you said. You said it was inspirational. You said it was hard work. You said it was challenging. It was worthwhile. It was fun, even. And others said it was awesome. What more could we ask for from you? You also represent everything that our modern world needs, in that you have demonstrated your ability to contribute these skills through your workplaces, your communities, and even through local and international organisation. You are definitely the kinds of people our society needs, especially now. I hope that your learning journey won't stop here and you'll keep coming back for more. Today is the start of your journey, not the end of one, as lifelong and life-wired learners. Stay connected, be an active member of the alumni, and take advantage of the global community, whether it's for informal or more formal learning experiences. We still have so much to offer you. The Open University is very special. There's nothing really like it anywhere, and you can be very proud. And we all are, and hope that you will bear the colours of the Open University with pride and be the best you can as an individual and within our society. We are innovative on so many levels. And with advances in technology, you've been able to use the new OU Anywhere app, which recently won 2 Guardian Awards. Our business school has been shortlisted for the TESS Awards for the Best Business School of the Year. As a university, last year we launched FutureLearn, and along with 29 global partners, we have approximately 1 million registrations and 500,000 course sign-ups, all on a variety of free courses. In Scotland, Glasgow, Edinburgh, Strathclyde and Aberdeen, all our members are in these networks. The new student support teams provide wraparound support. We also have a strong and vibrant research culture and even hold a Regis chair. Our space research has also been in the news recently, and our impact is felt in far-flung places like Africa, Pakistan and the UAE, and much more, too much to mention here. You also consistently rate us in the top 5 UK universities for the student experience and the National Student Survey, so thank you for your continued and ongoing support. So you might say, you can be proud. I too am proud. What a university, what a fantastic qualification you all have. So put that to good use and treasure this opportunity. Don't waste it. So can I ask for one last time for all our graduates to stand and for everyone here to join me in giving you the biggest round of applause. Congratulations to you all from all of us. Isn't that just fantastic? I hope you have a great afternoon. You go and have lovely lunches and you spend time with your families. Okay, so we come to the formal end of the proceedings and this degree ceremony has now been completed. I now declare the meeting of the congregation closed, and would all of those who are able to stand please do so.
Thank you.